Hello everyone. Today we will be going to do block 17 LP3, that is friction, harmful and useful. So what is our aim? Our aim is to summarize the useful and harmful effects of friction. The resources we need to do this are matchbox, new shoes pair, old shoes pair, new tire and old tire. And the keywords that we will use are grooves and skidding. Grooves means long, deep and narrow cuts on the surface of hard material. And what is skidding? Skidding means any vehicle turning sideways on a slippery ground because of stopping suddenly. Okay, let's do the action. Step 1. Look at the sole of the new shoes and compare them with the old one. See here, this is the new shoes. You have to compare it with the old one. Similarly, compare the old tire with the new one. See, this is the old tire. Compare it with the new one. Next is, now observe a matchstick light up when we strike it against the side of matchbox. Step 4. Guess what will happen if soap water spills over the floor of the classroom. Will you be able to walk on that floor? Why? Why not? Let's discuss the activity. Why the soles of your shoes different from the new ones? Why it is the old tire different from the new tire? So the answer is, the soles of our shoes are not like those of the new ones. Means the new one is having a good sole as compared to that we have already used. And similarly, the old tire is not that much good as like the new tire. Means the grooves on the shoe sole and the treads on the tire, they are worn away. And all this happened due to the frictional force, and which is applied by the movement of our foot and movement of car. Let's do the generalized discussion. What are the advantages and disadvantages of this friction? Means friction has both advantages as well as disadvantages. Like friction advantages we are going to discuss first. It helps to walk. It helps to light a matchstick. It helps to fix a nail on a wall. It helps to write. It helps to move. And now the disadvantages. It causes wear and tear of shoe soles. It also causes wear and tear of the machinery parts. And when we have discussed in the previous LP1, if there is more weight, means we require more effort to do the work. Similarly, more effort is required to do a task when there is more friction. Now comes on the higher order thinking question, that is, what would we not be able to do if there was no friction? So the answer is, we will not be able to walk, we will not be able to write, we will not be able to pick or hold the things, we will not be able to draw anything on the paper without friction. Means all these things happened are possible due to friction only. It is only the frictional force that helps to stop the moving car. If there is no frictional force between the tire of the vehicle and the road, then there would be no possibility of stopping the car. So that's all about this chapter. Now come to the practice questions. Question number 1 is, in which of these action does friction play a big role? Means you have to tell in out of these 4 cases which require more friction. A. We can sit on a chair. Yes, for sitting a chair there is require the frictional force. A car runs on a road. Yes, there will be a friction between the car wheels and the road. So these two require more friction as compared to water evaporation and to see the things. Question number 2. Explain with the help of any 2 examples how friction has both advantages and disadvantages in our daily life. So I have already discussed the advantages, like friction helps to move, friction helps to walk, friction helps to cut the things, friction helps to apply the brakes of the moving vehicle. It also helps to write or hold the things. You can write down any 2 advantages. And what are the disadvantages? It helps to wear off our shoes, wear off the tires, wear off the machinery parts. So these are the disadvantages. Question number 3 is, as friction opposes movement, how can we say it helps while walking? Give reason to support your answer. Means it is saying that if friction is opposing the movement, then how it helps in walking? The answer is, it is quite true that friction is the opposing force. Means friction opposes the motion. But on the same time, we cannot walk without friction. It is only the frictional force that helps to walk us, because if there is no friction between our foot and the road, then we will not be able to walk. So we can say that friction helps in walking. Thank you.